is Peter Lau. Today is Tuesday, October 15th. We're at 5200 Los Diegos Way, Los Angeles, California. I'll be going through the right side cleanout located on the exterior side of the kitchen sink. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 138 feet into the main sewer line. We're at a stoppage point. Blockage point is due to root intrusion within the line. I will be attempting to utilize the main line cleanout located in the rear to try to bypass this. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. So currently what you're seeing on the screen, that is some root intrusion growing in at the joints of the pipe. So this buildup has been occurring for a while. I can't give you an exact time frame as to when, but the current piping material that you're seeing here is called Orangeburg. And Orangeburg is a lightweight and brittle pipe that has become out of date and is highly recommended to be replaced, as this type of material can deform under pressure. And you can actually see that there's a bulge, and you will see this throughout this kind of material, that there is a bulge and some bulging coming out from this kind of material. So this is not normal, and this is another reason why it's recommended to replace this type of material when you see it, because the structural integrity of this material is designed to last about 50 years, and it's already beyond the estimated service life. Water was ran prior and during the inspection to make sure everything's flowing properly. So although this is outdated material, I ran water in 3 bathroom sinks in the kitchen sink, all simultaneously while I was doing this inspection. Typically we would recommend a hydrojetting of the drain line when there is root intrusion present, but Orangeburg is such a brittle material that it could cause damage to the line. And here's kind of the best example of the bulging on the left-hand side of the screen. This pipe should be perfectly circular, but again, this type of material can deform under pressure. Typically when roots are trying to grow in, essentially it can cause a dent in the line. Also, from what I've gathered so far, the sewer line is running towards the rear side of the house, going downhill, and I will further verify that if I'm able to utilize the mainline cleanouts to reach the city sewer connection. So again, throughout this Orangeburg, we're seeing the obvious bulging and deformities of this type of material. And then we do transition to a section of clay, so it does look like this material has been a problem in the past, so they did put in this newer line. So I have marked these approximate locations between the Orangeburg and the clay, and there is currently someone running water at this time. And then we have another transition of materials. So this is going to be a little bit confusing, but we did transition materials twice. I'll be pushing the camera forward and explaining what we're seeing here. So we're going from clay piping to ABS. ABS is indicated in newer homes, and it's the preferred plumbing material for underneath the house. And then as I pull back a little bit more, we are transitioning once again from ABS to cast iron, and all this means is that there has indeed been some work done to the line. Scaling is noted within the cast iron portion of the line. So these 3 transition points will be marked in the report. I'll show you the exterior side. And basically, scaling is a buildup of minerals. Over the years, it gets caked onto itself, typically because as you run water through a cast iron line, this will happen kind of naturally. And to put it in other words, it's similar to an artery that's slowly being clogged. However, it's not causing any issue in terms of water flow at the time of inspection. You're noticing that the pipe is narrowing because I am using a branch line cleanout. With about 53 feet remaining. Making our way back from the turn. So not much else to be said about the cast iron. In this case, I will recommend that this portion of the line also gets replaced. So in the report, I'll have that little description describing scaling. Cast iron service life is estimated at about 60 to 80 years. So we are approaching closer to the 70-year mark for this property. That's not a hole on the right side, that's just another water fixture that's tying into this line. Now I'm working my way out the access, and this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. Or rather, this sewer line inspection will be continued in a second video. This concludes the inspection of the branch line cleanout. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.